The Amazon rainforest, from above, is as a vast, unbroken sea of green, serene and alive. It stretches for thousands of miles, a living, breathing organism that seems impenetrable from the sky. The sunlight dances across the treetops, hinting at the mysteries that lie below, where the true heart of the jungle beats. But beneath this lush canopy, a hidden world thrives, teeming with complexity and drama. Here the air is thick with humidity and the scent of earth, and every inch is alive with movement. Plants compete for sunlight, roots tangle in a silent struggle, and creatures of every shape and size carve out their own existence. In the perpetual twilight of the jungle floor, every shadow conceals a story of survival. The dim light creates an atmosphere of suspense, where danger and opportunity are never far apart. It's a world where the rules are written in tooth and claw, and only the most adaptable endure. Here life is a constant battle, finding food while avoiding becoming food. Every creature, from the tiniest insect to the largest mammal, must navigate a maze of threats and opportunities. The struggle for survival is relentless, shaping behaviors and forging unlikely alliances. Predators are not always the biggest or strongest, but the most cunning and invisible. They rely on stealth, patience, and perfect timing, waiting for the right moment to strike. Their success depends on their ability to remain unseen, blending into the chaos of the forest. They blend seamlessly into their surroundings, becoming part of the landscape. Their colors, patterns, and movements are so finely tuned that they can vanish before our eyes, a testament to millions of years of evolution. Natural selection has sculpted these creatures into masters of deception. Each adaptation, from silent footsteps to cryptic coloration, is a survival tool honed by countless generations. The jungle is a living laboratory where only the most ingenious strategies prevail. As we venture deeper, we enter a domain where life and death are intertwined in a delicate dance. Every organism, predator or prey, plays a role in maintaining the fragile balance of this ecosystem. The web of life here is intricate, with each thread essential to the whole. These predators are not monsters, but vital architects of the forest's balance. Their actions ripple through the food chain, shaping populations and influencing the very structure of the jungle itself. In the shadows, a jaguar moves with liquid grace, its rosette-patterned coat dissolving into the dappled light. It stalks in silence, each step calculated, muscles coiled beneath its fur. The jaguar's jaws are powerful enough to pierce the skulls of armored prey, but brute force is not its only weapon. It waits, motionless, for the perfect moment, using patience as its deadliest tactic. Nearby, a green anaconda glides through the flooded forest floor, its massive body nearly invisible beneath the water's surface. It senses vibrations, reading the world through subtle ripples. When prey approaches, the anaconda strikes with lightning speed, coiling its muscular body in a silent, suffocating embrace. High above, a harpy eagle perches in the canopy, its keen eyes scanning for movement. With a sudden burst of power, it swoops down, talons extended, snatching a monkey from the branches in a blur of feathers and fury. The eagle's vision is so sharp it can spot prey from hundreds of feet away, making it a phantom of the treetops. On the forest floor, army ants march in relentless columns, overwhelming anything in their path. Their strength lies in numbers and coordination, a living tide that devours all obstacles. Even the mightiest predators give way to this swarm, knowing that resistance is futile. Camouflage is a common thread among these hunters. The leaf-tailed gecko, nearly indistinguishable from the bark it clings to, waits for insects to wander too close. The glass frog, with its translucent skin, becomes a ghost on a leaf, invisible to both predator and prey. Some predators use mimicry, imitating harmless creatures or even inanimate objects. The assassin bug disguises itself with debris, creeping up on unsuspecting victims. The owl butterfly flashes eye spots on its wings, startling would-be attackers and buying precious moments to escape. In this world, survival is a game of wits and adaptation. Each predator has evolved a unique arsenal: venom, speed, silence, or sheer cunning. The Amazon's hidden hunters are sculpted by necessity, their tactics as varied as the forest itself. Let's pull back the curtain and witness the hidden tactics of these magnificent survivors. In the shadows of the Amazon, every day is a test of skill, resilience, and adaptation, a never-ending story of life on the edge. In the heart of the Amazon, every moment is a test of survival. The rainforest pulses with life, but beneath its emerald canopy, danger lurks in every shadow and every whisper of movement. Here the air is thick with humidity and the scent of earth, while the chorus of insects and distant calls of unseen creatures echo through the tangled undergrowth. For the animals that call this place home, each day is a relentless contest, where the line between predator and prey is razor-thin and constantly shifting. Predators must navigate a labyrinth of dense foliage where every leaf and branch can conceal a threat or an opportunity. Jaguars move with calculated silence, their paws barely disturbing the carpet of decaying leaves, while caimans lie submerged and motionless, their eyes just above the waterline, waiting for the faintest ripple. In the shadows, the glint of eyes betrays the presence of hunters, some waiting to pounce, others simply watching, always alert. The art of hunting in the Amazon is a masterclass in invisibility. Jaguars and ocelots melt into the dappled sunlight, their fur a perfect mimicry of the forest floor. Snakes vanish among the leaf litter, their scales echoing the colors and textures of the earth. Insects and amphibians become living illusions. Mantises sway like leaves, stick insects become twigs, and moths disappear against the bark of ancient trees. Here patience is a weapon, and the ability to remain unseen is often the difference between life and death. Amazonian predators are sculpted by evolution to become phantoms in their own world. Their bodies are adorned with patterns and colors that break up their outlines, making them vanish into the tapestry of green and brown. Frogs cling to mossy branches, their skin a mirror of the lichen and leaves. Leaf-tailed geckos flatten themselves against bark, their bodies indistinguishable from the tree. Some, like the glass frog, are nearly transparent, their organs visible through their skin, a living ghost among the foliage. The rainforest is a realm of mimicry and deception. Predators and prey alike have evolved to imitate the play of light and shadow, the texture of bark, and the shape of leaves. Some insects are so convincing in their disguise that even the sharpest eyes pass over them. Butterflies rest with wings closed, their patterns mimicking the eyes of larger animals, deterring would-be attackers. Others, like the dead-leaf mantis, are indistinguishable from the detritus that carpets the forest floor. The environment itself conspires to hide and protect. The rivers run dark and opaque, concealing electric eels and piranhas that wait in silence. The canopy above is a tangled fortress where shafts of sunlight barely reach the ground, and creatures like sloths move with deliberate slowness, blending into the tapestry of leaves and vines. In these murky depths and shadowed heights, sight is unreliable, and the senses of smell, hearing, and vibration become the keys to survival. Success in this world demands more than brute force. The most effective hunters are those who move like shadows, their presence betrayed only by the faintest rustle or ripple. Jaguars glide through the undergrowth, caimans drift with the current, and bats navigate the night with bursts of echolocation. Spiders sense the tremors of their prey, while owls swoop in silence, their feathers muffling every sound. Here, the masters of stealth and perception reign supreme. This endless contest has forged some of the most extraordinary creatures on earth. The harpy eagle, with talons as large as a bear's claws, soars above the canopy, while the anaconda coils silently beneath the water's surface. Giant river otters hunt in coordinated packs, poisoned dart frogs flash warning colors, and bushmaster snakes wait in perfect stillness, ready to strike. Each animal is a marvel of adaptation, its every trait honed for survival in this world of hidden perils. Every adaptation by one creature sparks a new response in another. Monkeys leap through the branches, narrowly escaping the strike of a waiting snake. Birds weave their nests with camouflage, hiding their eggs from prying eyes. Iguanas use agility and speed to evade predators, while capuchins use their tails for balance in the dizzying heights. The balance is delicate, and a single innovation can shift the odds, igniting a new round in the endless struggle for survival. In this silent, ceaseless war, only the most elusive endure. Jaguars vanish into the green, piranhas hover unseen beneath the surface, and predators become shadows among shadows. Invisibility is the ultimate defense and the deadliest weapon. Here, only those who can outwit the dangers of their world, both seen and unseen, will survive to see another dawn. In the Amazon rainforest, the art of vanishing is a matter of life and death. Here, predators have evolved extraordinary adaptations to blend seamlessly into their surroundings, becoming nearly invisible to both prey and rivals. The jaguar's rosetted coat is a masterpiece of camouflage. Each spot and swirl mimics the shifting patterns of sunlight filtering through the dense canopy, breaking up the jaguar's outline and allowing it to melt into the forest floor. In the dappled light, the jaguar becomes a living shadow, its presence betrayed only by the faintest rustle of leaves. With every step, the jaguar moves in absolute silence, its padded paws gliding over moss and fallen branches. It stalks through the undergrowth, a phantom in the shadows, unseen and unheard until the final moment. The green anaconda, the world's heaviest snake, is a master of aquatic disguise. Its olive-green skin, patterned with black blotches, mirrors the tangled vegetation and floating debris of the river. Submerged beneath the surface, the anaconda can remain motionless for hours, its body hidden among roots and algae. To unsuspecting prey, the anaconda appears as nothing more than a drifting log or a tangle of river weeds until, in a sudden burst of power, it strikes with lightning speed. Caimans, too, are experts in concealment. With only their eyes and nostrils breaking the water's surface, they float like logs, perfectly still, their mottled skin blending with the muddy riverbanks. In an instant they can erupt from their hiding place, jaws snapping shut on unsuspecting prey. Even the smallest predators have mastered the art of disguise. Stick insects and spiders mimic twigs, leaves, or even patches of lichen with astonishing precision. Their bodies are sculpted and coloured to vanish against bark and foliage, making them nearly impossible to detect. Every predator in the Amazon is locked in a silent contest of adaptation, evolving new ways to disappear into the endless green. Some change colour with the seasons, while others alter their behaviour, freezing in place or swaying gently to mimic the movement of leaves in the wind. In this world of shadows and secrets, the most successful hunters are those who remain unseen, their presence hinted at only by the sudden silence of the forest or the fleeting glimpse of movement in the undergrowth. Here, disguise is not merely a tactic. It is a way of life, perfected over millennia, ensuring that the art of vanishing remains the Amazon's most powerful survival strategy. In the heart of the Amazon, stillness is more than a moment of quiet. It is a finely honed survival tactic woven into the very fabric of life beneath the emerald canopy. Here, every creature is locked in a silent contest where the ability to remain motionless can mean the difference between a meal and starvation, between life and death. The dense undergrowth, tangled vines, and shifting shadows create a world where movement is a risk and patience is a weapon. Jaguars, the silent rulers of the forest, have mastered the art of stillness. For hours they lie hidden among the leaves, their golden eyes unblinking, every muscle relaxed yet ready to explode into action. The jaguar's dappled coat mimics the shifting sunlight, allowing it to vanish into the mosaic of light and shadow. It studies its prey with unwavering focus, waiting for the perfect moment when a single step will bring it within striking distance. In that instant, the jaguar's patience is rewarded with a burst of speed and power, a testament to the value of waiting. Along the riverbanks, the green anaconda employs a different kind of stillness. Coiled beneath the water's surface or hidden in the mud, it becomes a living shadow, conserving energy for a single decisive attack. The anaconda's body is built for stealth. Its scales blend with the murky water, and its eyes and nostrils sit atop its head, allowing it to breathe and watch without revealing itself. Sometimes it waits for days, unmoving until the vibrations of a passing animal signal the time to strike. For these predators, the act of waiting is a calculated strategy. They strike only when their prey is most vulnerable, when a young animal strays from the herd, or when a bird lands within reach. Each attack is swift and efficient, the result of hours or even days of motionless observation. In the Amazon, patience is not passive. It is an active, deliberate choice, honed by generations of survival in a world where every movement is noticed. The black caiman, a shadow at the river's edge, takes stillness to an extreme. It can remain so motionless that algae grows on its back, turning it into a living part of the riverbank. Its dark, armored body blends perfectly with the mud and water, making it invisible to both prey and rival predators. The caiman's patience is legendary. It can wait for hours, even as fish swim past and birds land nearby, never betraying its presence until the moment to strike arrives. Sometimes the stillness is so complete that other animals are fooled entirely. Birds may perch on the caiman's back, unaware of the danger beneath their feet. The caiman remains unmoving, its senses alert, waiting for the perfect opportunity. This patience is not just a tactic, it is a way of life, a means of survival in a world where the slightest movement can give away a predator's position. These predators are attuned to the faintest vibrations, the ripple of water, the tremor of a footstep, the flutter of wings. Their senses are sharpened by necessity, allowing them to detect the approach of prey without ever moving. In the stillness, they listen and wait, ready to react in an instant when the right moment comes. Ambush is a calculated investment, minimal energy for maximum reward. In the dense jungle, where food can be scarce and danger is ever present, conserving energy is as important as catching prey. The predators who master the art of stillness become the true rulers of this world, their patience rewarded by survival. As dawn breaks over the Amazon, the jungle is silent and still. Somewhere beneath the canopy, a predator waits, hidden from view, blending into the hush of the morning. In this world, patience is not just a virtue, it is the key to survival, the secret that allows life to thrive in the shadows. Every successful ambush is a masterclass in timing and control, a demonstration of the power of restraint. The predator's patience is rewarded in a single, explosive moment, a leap, a lunge, a strike that brings the hunt to its conclusion. The spirit of the Amazon is silent, watchful, and endlessly patient. Beneath the mist and shadows, the ancient game of stillness plays out every day, a testament to the wisdom of waiting and the power of blending into the wild. Here, those who master stillness become invisible, and in their invisibility they find the ultimate advantage. Deep within the Amazon, predators have evolved extraordinary adaptations, each finely honed for the art of hunting and killing. Their survival depends on a complex arsenal of physical traits, senses, and behaviors, all shaped by the relentless challenges of the rainforest. The jaguar, for example, possesses the most powerful bite of any big cat relative to its size. Its jaws can pierce the thick shells of turtles and crush the skulls of large mammals, allowing it to exploit prey that few others can access. This strength, combined with stealth and agility, makes the jaguar a master ambush predator, able to silently stalk through dense undergrowth and launch explosive attacks. The electric eel, on the other hand, has developed a unique weapon, electricity. It generates powerful electric discharges up to 860 volts using specialized cells called electrocytes. These shocks can stun or even kill fish and other small animals, allowing the eel to hunt in the murky, low-visibility waters where sight is of little use. By turning water into a conduit for its electrical attacks, the electric eel immobilizes prey instantly, preventing escape and making capture almost effortless. This adaptation is especially effective in the tangled, debris-filled rivers of the Amazon, where quick, decisive action is essential. High above the forest floor, the harpy eagle reigns supreme. Its massive talons, as large as a grizzly bear's claws, can crush the bones of monkeys and sloths. The eagle's exceptional eyesight allows it to spot movement from great distances, even through the thick canopy, and its powerful wings enable swift, silent flight through the trees. The green anaconda, the world's heaviest snake, relies on stealth and strength. It can remain submerged for long periods, waiting motionless for unsuspecting prey. When the moment comes, it strikes with lightning speed, coiling its muscular body around animals much larger than its head and swallowing them whole. Meanwhile, caimans use acute sensitivity to vibrations and ripples in the water, detecting even the slightest movement to ambush fish, birds, and mammals. Across the rainforest, every predator has developed specialized adaptations, camouflage, heightened senses, unique hunting strategies, all in response to the Amazon's ever-changing environment. Jaguars swim across rivers to pursue prey, while other animals navigate the flooded jungle with remarkable agility. These traits are not mere advantages, they are essential for survival. In a world where competition is fierce and danger lurks at every turn, only the most resourceful and well-adapted predators can thrive. Evolution has sculpted each predator into a specialist, equipping them with the tools needed to hunt, kill, and endure in one of the planet's most demanding habitats. From crushing jaws to electric shocks, from razor-sharp talons to stealthy camouflage, every feature serves a purpose. In the Amazon, survival is a constant test of adaptation. Only those with the most ingenious and effective hunting strategies endure, ensuring the rainforest remains a realm of relentless competition and remarkable life. As night falls over the Amazon, a world hidden from the sun awakens. In the thick, impenetrable darkness, predators emerge, guided not by sight but by a symphony of heightened senses. Bats slice through the night air, their wings silent as they emit bursts of high-frequency sound. These invisible calls bounce off leaves, insects, and even the faintest flutter of wings, painting a detailed sonic map of their surroundings. With each echo, bats pinpoint the exact location of prey, snatching moths and beetles from the air with astonishing precision. Beneath the surface, the electric eel glides through waters thick with silt and shadows. It generates a field of electricity, sending out pulses that ripple through the murk. Any movement, a fish's twitch, a crustacean's scuttle, disturbs this field, instantly alerting the eel to its presence. With a sudden jolt, it can stun its prey, hunting with a sense invisible to the eye. Catfish, masters of the muddy riverbed, drift slowly, their bodies covered in taste buds. Long, sensitive barbels sweep the silty bottom, detecting the faintest chemical traces of hidden prey. They taste the water, following invisible trails to worms, insects, and small fish buried in the gloom. In these shadowy realms, predators move with confidence, their senses tuned to the subtlest cues, ripples, vibrations, scents, and electric fields. Darkness and murk become their allies, cloaking their approach and masking their presence. For these hunters, the night and the muddy waters are not barriers but vast hunting grounds. Every movement, every whisper in the water or air is a signal to be read and exploited. Echolocation, electroreception, and a heightened sense of touch. These are the tools of survival. Each predator has evolved to master its environment, turning the unseen into opportunity. In the deep shadows and swirling waters, a hidden dimension of life thrives. Creatures slip silently through the undergrowth and current, unseen but ever aware, their senses revealing a world beyond the reach of light. Here the darkness is alive with signals and signs, a language written in echoes, pulses, and scents. Predators read this language fluently, thriving in a world where vision fades but other senses reign. In the Amazon, the unseen is not just present, it is powerful, shaping the lives and tactics of every hunter that calls this shadowed world home. In the intricate tapestry of the Amazon, predators are not destroyers, they are the rainforest's regulators, quietly shaping the world around them. By hunting, predators like jaguars, harpy eagles, and anacondas keep herbivore populations in check. This prevents any single species from overwhelming the forest floor, protecting the delicate foundation of the ecosystem. Each predator is a vital link in the Amazon's food web. Jaguars, for example, target a variety of prey, capybaras, peccaries, and deer, ensuring that no one species dominates. This balance allows countless plant and animal species to thrive side by side. Without these apex hunters, herbivores would multiply unchecked, leading to overgrazing. The result would be devastated vegetation, bare forest floors, and a collapse of the intricate web that supports life here. Predators also play a crucial role in natural selection. By targeting the weak, sick, or old, they help maintain the genetic health of prey populations, ensuring that only the strongest survive and reproduce. This strengthens prey populations, making them more resilient to disease and environmental changes, and supporting a robust and adaptable community of animals. The presence of apex predators is a sign of a healthy, balanced ecosystem. Their influence ripples through every layer of the rainforest, from the canopy to the forest floor. When predators vanish, the web of life begins to unravel. Herbivore populations surge, plant life suffers, and the diversity that defines the Amazon starts to fade, often with consequences that remain hidden until it is too late. Predators are the keystone of the Amazon's stability and diversity, connecting every creature in a complex network of life. Their survival is inseparable from the health of the entire rainforest. In the Amazon, every predator is a guardian of balance, ensuring that the cycle of life continues wild and undisturbed. In the heart of the Amazon, a silent threat weaves its way through the shadows, unseen, unheard, but devastating. Here, every creature is locked in a delicate dance of survival. The jaguar stalks the undergrowth, its presence alone shaping the lives of countless animals. The anaconda glides beneath the water's surface, a silent force waiting for the unwary. Above, the harpy eagle's shadow sweeps the canopy, a silent warning to all below. But the balance is fragile. When the jaguar vanishes, the peccaries grow bold, their numbers swelling, stripping the forest floor of seedlings. Without the harpy eagle, monkeys multiply unchecked, devouring fruits and seeds, leaving gaps in the green tapestry. The anaconda's absence lets capybaras thrive, their grazing reshaping the riverbanks, muddying the waters for all. These predators are more than hunters, they are guardians of the Amazon's hidden order. When they fall silent, the forest itself begins to unravel. The calls of birds fade, the rustle of prey grows still, and the once lively floor becomes eerily empty. The greatest danger is not always loud or obvious. It is the hush that follows, the missing paw print, the absent cry, the silence where life once thrived. In this quiet, the Amazon's web of life frays, and the forest's ancient secrets slip away one by one. The silence left behind is a warning, a whisper that the wild heart of the Amazon is in peril, and with it, the fate of all who dwell within. Deep within the emerald heart of the Amazon, life thrives in secret. Jaguars slip through the shadows, harpy eagles soar above the canopy, and river dolphins glide through winding waters. Each predator, each creature is a guardian of balance, woven into a tapestry of survival that has endured for millennia. In these hidden worlds, every leaf shelters a story. Every branch is a bridge between species. The Amazon's predators are not just hunters, they are caretakers, shaping the rhythm of life and ensuring the forest's harmony. Protecting these worlds means preserving the intricate web that connects all living things. When the jaguar prowls, when the otter plays, when the eagle hunts, the forest breathes and flourishes. The Amazon's untouched expanses are sanctuaries for rare and wondrous life, plants that heal, animals that inspire, mysteries yet to be discovered. Each moment of preservation is a promise to the future, a hope that these wonders will endure. As the mist rises over the canopy and the sun sets behind endless green, the Amazon whispers its ancient secrets. Its predators remind us that true strength lies in balance and true beauty in diversity. The green heart of our world beats strongest where life is allowed to thrive, wild and free. By protecting these hidden worlds, we honor the Amazon's legacy and ensure its wonders remain for generations yet to come. Gap 3S. Deep in the Amazon, communication transcends the spoken word. Predators and prey, often unseen, engage in a complex dialogue that is as ancient as the forest itself. Chemical signals are the silent whispers of the wild. Jaguars mark their territories with scent markings, a blend of pheromones that convey strength, presence, and readiness. These invisible messages ripple through the forest, a warning to rivals and an invitation to potential mates. Sounds, too, play a crucial role. The haunting calls of howler monkeys echo through the canopy, a daily chorus that signals territory and hierarchy. Beneath the water's surface, river dolphins use a series of clicks and whistles, a sophisticated sonar language that navigates through the murk and communicates with precision. Visual cues are equally vital. The vibrant plumage of the harpy eagle, the flash of a jaguar's rosette-patterned fur, the fluid dance of an otter in the river. All these are signals, messages that maintain the delicate balance of the ecosystem. A raised crest, a flick of the tail, a sudden stillness, each movement is part of an intricate code understood by those attuned to the forest's rhythms. These communication methods are not just survival tools, but the threads that weave the social fabric of the Amazon. They coordinate hunts, establish territories, and nurture bonds. In the dense undergrowth, where visibility is limited and the stakes are high, these signals are the lifelines that ensure both predator and prey can coexist. The Amazon's predators, through their silent conversations, remind us that true communication is about more than words. It is about understanding, connection, and the unspoken agreements that sustain life in the wild. In the heart of the forest, where every sound, scent, and sight carries meaning, the language of the wild speaks volumes. By deciphering these signals, we gain a deeper appreciation for the complexity and intelligence of the natural world. We learn that every rustle, every call, every scent is a story waiting to be told, a message from the heart of the Amazon. Gap 2S. In the perpetual twilight beneath the Amazon canopy, survival is often a game of illusion. Here, mimicry and deception are not just tricks. They are essential tactics in the daily struggle between predator and prey. Some creatures have become masters of disguise. The leaf-tailed gecko, almost indistinguishable from the mossy bark it clings to, vanishes before the eyes of both hunters and the hunted. Its mottled skin and jagged edges blend seamlessly with the forest textures, making it a phantom in plain sight. But mimicry goes far beyond camouflage. The owl butterfly, with wings marked like the eyes of a vigilant predator, deters birds that might otherwise make it a meal. These false eyes serve as a warning, a silent bluff that can mean the difference between life and death. In the tangled undergrowth, the Amazonian katydid mimics the rustling of leaves, echoing the forest's natural rhythms to mask its movements from sharp-eared bats. Nearby, the false coral snake sports bands of vivid red, black, and yellow, mirroring the deadly true coral snake. This imitation is a calculated risk, banking on predators' reluctance to chance a fatal mistake. Predators, too, are adept at deception. The South American mata-mata turtle lies motionless in murky waters, its ragged shell resembling driftwood. Small fish, fooled by its inert form, draw near, only to be snapped up in a sudden strike. The Amazonian frogmouth, a nocturnal bird, perches among tree branches, its plumage mimicking broken wood, waiting patiently for unsuspecting insects to wander close. Even sound can deceive. Some katydids imitate the warning calls of toxic frogs, sending predators in search of easier, safer prey. In this intricate web of trickery, every false pattern, every borrowed sound, every mimicry is a calculated move in the Amazon's endless contest for survival. Through mimicry and deception, animals carve out their niches, outsmarting both hunter and hunted. These adaptations are testaments to the ingenuity of life, the subtle strategies that allow the unseen and the overlooked to endure in one of Earth's most unforgiving arenas. In the Amazon, the art of survival is painted in shades of illusion, where nothing is ever quite as it seems. In the Amazon, time is marked not by clocks, but by the rhythm of the rain. The arrival and retreat of the wet and dry seasons transform the forest, redrawing the boundaries of life itself. When the rains come, rivers swell and spread, swallowing the forest floor. Flooded trees become islands, and new waterways open secret paths for silent hunters. Predators adapt swiftly. The black caiman, once confined to narrow channels, now glides undetected through submerged forests, using the rising waters to ambush prey in unexpected places. Fish-eating birds like the agami heron shift their hunting grounds, following schools of fish that migrate into the flooded undergrowth. For them, the abundance of water is a feast, but also a test of patience and precision, as prey can hide among tangled roots and drifting debris. As the rains fade and waters recede, the Amazon contracts. Pools shrink, and isolated pockets of water become crowded refuges for stranded fish, amphibians, and insects. Predators like the giant otter seize this moment, patrolling shrinking lagoons for easy meals. Jaguars, masters of land and water, stalk the muddy banks, their senses attuned to the desperate movements of prey trapped by the changing landscape. The dry season brings its own dangers. With water scarce, prey animals must travel farther, exposing themselves to ambush. Predators become more territorial, guarding precious hunting grounds and shifting their habits to match the dwindling resources. For many, survival depends on timing. Some snakes synchronize their hunting with the emergence of froglets after the rains, striking when food is most plentiful. Insects time their life cycles to the seasons, emerging in swarms that feed a host of opportunistic hunters. Each shift in the weather sets off a cascade of adaptations. Some predators grow more patient, lying in wait for hours as prey gathers at a shrinking pool. Others become bold, venturing into unfamiliar territory in search of food. In this ever-changing world, the Amazon's predators are both strategists and survivors. Their behaviors, honed by countless seasons, are living blueprints for endurance. Here, every rainfall and every drought writes a new chapter in the ancient story of the hunt, a reminder that in the heart of the jungle, survival is always at the mercy of the sky. Beneath the emerald canopy, the Amazon harbors a secret arsenal, nature's own chemical weapons. For some predators, survival isn't just about stealth or speed, it's about unleashing potent toxins and venoms. Invisible yet devastating tools honed over millennia. Gliding silently through the undergrowth, the poison dart frog wears its warning in vivid colors. Its skin secretes alkaloid toxins so powerful that a single touch can paralyze or kill would-be attackers. These toxins, borrowed from the insects the frog consumes, turn this tiny hunter into an untouchable force. For predators, the lesson is immediate and unforgettable. Bright colors mean danger, a warning etched into memory by nature's harshest teachers. In the tangled waterways, the electric eel lurks, armed with a different kind of weapon. With a sudden jolt, it releases bursts of electricity, enough to stun fish, confuse predators, or even deter larger threats. This living battery converts the river's darkness into a hunting ground, where a single shock can mean the difference between feast and famine. High in the treetops, the South American pit viper coils, patient and precise. Its venom, injected through hollow fangs, is a cocktail of proteins that immobilize, digest, and subdue prey in moments. The bite is swift, but its effects are exhaustive, paralyzing muscles, halting movement, and beginning the process of breaking down tissue even before the meal begins. For the viper, venom is both a weapon and a digestive aid, a dual-purpose adaptation that ensures nothing goes to waste. Even in the streams, the Amazonian giant centipede stalks the shadows. Its venomous bite overwhelms prey many times its size, targeting nerves and muscles with surgical precision. This allows the centipede to tackle birds, bats, and even small mammals, prey few would dare challenge. These natural toxins and venoms are more than just tools for the hunt. They are evolutionary masterpieces. They allow predators to subdue prey larger than themselves, deter rivals, and carve out unique niches in a crowded ecosystem. Each droplet of venom, each toxic secretion, is a testament to millions of years of arms races, where only the most ingenious survive. In the Amazon, danger is rarely seen. It is felt in the numbness after a sting, the stillness following a bite, the ripple of fear that echoes through the food chain. Here, the silent chemistry of survival shapes every encounter, reminding us that in the wildest places, the most powerful weapons are often the ones you never see. As dusk settles and the emerald canopy fades into darkness, a new cast of hunters emerges, the nocturnal predators of the Amazon. In these hours the jungle transforms, shadows deepen and silence grows thick, broken only by the faint rustle of wings or the soft ripple of water. For these creatures, night is not a barrier, but an invitation, a time when their unique adaptations truly shine. High above, the spectral owl glides between branches on silent wings. Its feathers are fringed and textured, muffling every beat and allowing it to approach unsuspecting prey in near-total silence. With forward-facing eyes and extraordinary night vision, it pierces the darkness, detecting the slightest movement below. In a heartbeat, it swoops down, talons extended, and the forest claims another secret. Closer to the forest floor, the ocelot prowls with practiced stealth. Its dappled coat blends seamlessly with the shifting patterns of moonlight and shadow. Sensitive whiskers brush against leaves and branches, mapping the unseen world ahead. The ocelot's large eyes gather every available glimmer, turning even the faintest starlight into a detailed map of its territory. Its padded paws leave no sound, and its patience is infinite. It can wait motionless for hours, ambushing rodents, birds, or even small monkeys with a sudden explosive pounce. Along the banks, the black caiman slips silently into the water. Its nostrils and eyes are positioned high on its head, allowing it to breathe and see while the rest of its body remains submerged and hidden. At night, its vision is sharpened by a reflective layer behind the retina, amplifying dim light and turning the river's surface into a hunting ground. With a lightning-fast strike, it seizes sleeping fish or unwary mammals that come to drink, vanishing again beneath the surface with barely a ripple. In the tangled undergrowth, the Amazonian tree boa coils among the vines. Its heat-sensing pits detect the faint warmth of passing prey, invisible even in total darkness. With a sudden lunge, it strikes and constricts, relying not on sight, but on thermal cues and vibrations. Its world is one of sensation, of hidden heat, subtle movement, and silent opportunity. Together, these nocturnal hunters weave an intricate tapestry of survival, each adapted in exquisite detail to flourish in the absence of light. Their senses are sharpened, their movements refined, their lives unfolding in the secret hours when most of the forest sleeps. In the Amazon, the night belongs to those who have mastered the art of shadow, predators whose hidden lives remain one of the jungle's most enduring mysteries.